Hey everyone, we are going to talk about elderly care in Ecuador. Caring for an adult is a very delicate process to treat, which aims to ensure that the hygiene care received by the dependent elderly person is individualized and effective, and to recover independence according to the condition of health, preventing further complications. Here's some examples of what caring for an older adult here in Ecuador. First of all, we have hand washing. Here we must indicate to the older adult what he's going to do and encourage him to wash his hands as many times as necessary, especially before eating. After any activity in which he has touched the external genitalia and a region or substance that the body has eliminated. The second one is mouth hygiene. Here we must be careful with if the older has a prosthesis, it must be removed to give the suppressed care. Don't put your fingers in the mouth for an older adult who is hungry or unconscious, as it may beat him. The third one is hand washing. The older adult person who remains in bed due to sweating and or special treatments due to their health condition will require a hair wash with more frequency. And if you do to go to bed, it will be enough one time per week. Caring for an adult older is Ecuador is almost the same as in the other countries. However, he don't have many resources to innovate in caring for an older adult. But everything possible is done to make the older adult feel comfortable and full of life. Now we are going to talk about Anasazis. Who were the Anasazis? The Anasazis formed an American archaeological culture from the cultural superarea of Oasis, America. They occupy in various groups the superface of the present state of Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico. Their civilization has left several popular and liturgical vestiges in different places, of which two have been classified as World Heritage by UNESCO. The mysteries. The Anasazi began to fortify the village with high walls or move to the cliffs where living. Conditions were difficult since they were far from the cultivation fields and it was difficult to carry the water and the stones or material necessary for their constructions. The theories about this transfer, there are different theories. One of them is the existence of the several roads that forced them to move the village. However, they could have had to access to springs without having to move to the cliffs. Another theory is that of the demographic increase that would have made crops insufficient to feed a population of 40 or 50,000 people. Their theories show us that the relocation of populations brought a new place to discover, which helped a lot of area to cultivate a few thousand people. However, this culture, like others, will show us how the ancestors were, how to much life has changed as we know it now. Finally, I'm going to talk about parkour. Parkour is a sport of French origin, very physically, in which the people who practice it use of the body to overcome urban obstacles in their path by performing stunts. The first question is, what do people do? The parkour practitioner is called treasure if he is a man, or treasure if he is a woman. Terms derived from the French verb tracer, referring to act of transit or tracking a tour. The second question is, what equipment is needed? You don't need any kind of special equipment to practice parkour. Wearing gloves while training and practicing can actually be detrimental to practicing. Listen as a common beginning mistake, although good footwear is advisable. What is the problem and dangers? As it is a sport in which there is high probability of suffering a blow resulting from a fall. It should be practiced by pregnant women, not by people suffering from osteoporosis and hemophilia, among other pathologies. It is also not suitable for those who tend to suffer from diseases and hypotension. In my opinion, this sport is very risky, as I said before, but it helps to have flexibility in the body and to be more agile in daily activities. I would love to learn and master this sport.